Hey guys, avsongbird here. We're back with Would You Rather. Yes, I'm in the same sweater. I'm recording a couple of these back to back tonight just in case you guys actually like the series. And if you don't like, the video I already put out, then I'll just do these for me and my family. But if you guys do like these videos, I figured I'd record a second one just in case. And they already popped up with a hard one. If you had to die, would you rather die a painful death that goes down in history or die a painless death that everyone hates you for? One of my fears is being tortured, being in a lot of pain. I have a high pain threshold anyway, so if it's painful to me, it's going to be bad. If you die a painless death that everyone hates you for, they all hate you, but you're dead, so you're not there to really think about it. And I know it's an awful thing to say. I would rather die a painless death. And I'm with the minority? Really? Are people really wanting to be in history that much? Would you rather get stung repeatedly by a Japanese hornet or be bitten once by a black widow spider? I live within 10 minutes of the hospital and I have cousins that work there. So I could drop a text on my way into the emergency room, and chances are one of my cousins would be there anyway. I would rather be bitten once by a black widow. And I'm with the majority. Oh, God. Would you rather be married to someone who doesn't love you or be married to someone you don't love? I don't believe in getting married to someone if you don't love them. But knowing that they didn't love you would be so awful. At least if you're married to someone you don't love, you have the choice. That's a hard one. I'd rather not do either, but I'd rather be married to someone that I didn't love than someone that didn't love me. I'm with the majority, but that would be an awful situation either way. Would you rather be a hippie or a gangsta? Actually, if I had to pick any, I would be a hippie. You know, the whole dressing in the hippie clothes. Hippie clothes are awesome, and the whole dreadlocks thing. I think I could rock that look, and the gardening and everything. I saw some hippies that lived, they built an island out of, they built the actual island and had their garden, and it was a floating island and everything. I would love to live like that, so I'd rather be a hippie. Wow, it's split almost on that one. Would you rather be an explorer of the Amazon jungle or the deep sea in a submarine? Ooh, in a submarine. That goes back to one of my actual deepest fears is the deep. I love water. I love swimming. I love the ocean. When I was younger, I thought about becoming a marine biologist. But if I had to, there's so many things in the jungle that can kill you. But the deep ocean is one of my fears, like deep rooted fears. Ever see the abyss? I know the abyss isn't down there, but just the thought of all the things swimming down there in the darkness freaks me out. And the whole fact that you could be crushed like a tin can freaks me out. And then they couldn't even get you back. I would rather go to the Amazon jungle. People would rather go. Really? Oh my god. Would you rather know everything or be the ruler of everything? I would rather know everything. Because I've always loved learning new things. It's better to know things that you don't need than need things you don't know. If you're the ruler of everything, people aren't all necessarily going to like you. And then you've got so much riding on your shoulders. I would rather know everything. I'm with the majority. Would you rather be a hawk or a shark? Ooh. I would rather be a hawk. The whole I'm afraid of heights, but the whole hawk thing, I could fly, so the whole being afraid of heights wouldn't come to bear. Being a shark, I couldn't do the whole deep ocean, no. Would you rather be credited with the invention of the wheel or the invention of the internet? Yeah, but you'd have to be born in the period when it was invented. At least I was alive when the internet was invented. I wasn't alive when the wheel was invented and the whole living in that time period and everything. I think just because of living in the time period, because the wheel is on so many things, but at the same time, the internet, I would rather live during that time period. And I'm with the majority. Would you rather be a Slytherin or a Gryffindor? Just because it's like they make Gryffindor, yeah, they're brave, but it's like they almost make them into the archetype of being foolishly brave. You know? And Slytherin, they make them into the archetype of evil, but they're clever and they're intelligent people. Either house does what needs to be done for the sake of defeating the other. So it's really a matter of, do you want people to believe that you're an all-around good guy / kiss ass, or do you want people to think you're an all-around bad guy? I really wouldn't care if people thought I was a bad guy. I'd rather be a Slytherin just because they are clever and intelligent, and then you could be on the inside and find out what the bad guys are up to. You know, incognito. And I'm with the minority. Would you rather live in a nudist colony or live with the Amish? You know, I'm always in big sweaters, and yeah, my jeans fit right now, but I've got, like, body issues, and there's no way I could run around nude all day long, every day. There's no way I could do it. And the whole thought of everyone else doing it, it's a good life for people who agree with that, but I couldn't personally do it all the time. I would rather live with the Amish, because you guys are going to laugh. I've always wanted to learn how to churn my own butter, you know, and how to weave cloth and stuff. And living with the Amish would teach you a way of life. Yeah, it's a hard way of life, but you learn how to make things with your hands and farming and animals, and I would rather live with the Amish. Wow. There are a lot of people that want to run around naked. Wow. I'm the minority. Would you rather perform petty thievery for a living or perform grand larceny for a living? One of the things is, I hate thieves. People that steal things. Liars and thieves are two of my big pet peeves. So if it was one, I would do petty thievery, because at least then it's little stuff. Grand larceny. You people want to go down hard for that one. Would you rather be muscular with a busted face or be busty with a gorgeous face? Wow. Well, at least if you're muscular, you can always wear makeup. Or be busty with a gorgeous face. You know, good looks fade over time anyway. Yeah, there's people out there that age like Sean Connery and George Clooney, you know, and Johnny Depp. People out there that age beautifully. Cher. Look at, you know, Sophia Loren. And Margaret. There's people out there that age beautifully, but for the most part, looks go with age anyway. So if you were busty with a gorgeous face, your face would leave anyway. At least if you're muscular, you have a better chance of being in good shape when you get older, so you could have a decent life. I'd rather have a busted face, because at least then you're ready for it. For 1 week, would you rather eat nothing but dog treats or eat nothing but cat food? Are we talking liquid cat food, or are we talking dried cat food? Because if you're talking dog treats or dry kitty kibble, it's basically the same thing. I have 4 little dogs, and their dog treats are tiny. I don't have any cats, but the whole wet cat food thing. I had a lady I took care of. I was her caregiver, and she cooked me it wasn't cat food. It was like liver, like beef liver. And she cooked it, and she cut it up, and it had the consistency of cat food, and I put it in my mouth and was like, hey. There's no way I could do that again. I would rather do dog treats. I can't eat liver. Liver has the consistency of cat food. If you've never tried it, don't. I already did this one in the last video. I would rather lay an egg. Sorry, you guys, I skipped that one because I already answered it. Would you rather never see the sky again or never see a body of water again? Ooh. Hi, Annie. My dog just jumped in the chair. Would you rather never see the sky again or never see a body of water again? Hi, Gwen. My dogs are wondering why I'm talking. Gwen's sniffing my microphone. I love water, but I love sunsets. The idea of I never get tired of watching water just lap at the shore or watching the waves, and I never get tired of a good sunset. And we have a big trampoline out in our backyard. I love to go out there and lay back on the trampoline in the middle of the night and just watch the sky. You know, living in the desert like I do, I don't get to see the ocean that often or water on the ground of any kind. If I had to pick one, I think I'd say never see body of water again, just because I can't give up the stars. They're just too pretty. If you could be in a Broadway show, would you rather star in Wicked or Lion King? Wicked's got a lot. Well, they both got a lot of singing, but Wicked would just be so much fun. From what I've seen of the show, it looks like it'd be a lot of fun. And I love The Wizard of Oz. And The Lion King, the music's awesome, but the costumes and everything are so... They're big and they're heavy and you have to carry them around. And I think I'd rather star in Wicked. Wow, people would rather be in The Lion King? Really? Huh. Oh, Lord. Would you rather be friends with John Wilkes Booth or Lee Harvey Oswald? Oh, God. Well, technically, if I say I'm friend with John Wilkes Booth, he's dead. Oswald's dead. But he shot JFK. He shot me. I wouldn't want to be friends with either of them. I have a dog laying on my lap. Neither one, but I would go with him because he's long dead. Of course it's split. No one wants to be friends with either of them. Would you rather wake up in a bathtub full of ice, missing a kidney, or wake up in a public bathroom with a handful of singles and a really lazy eye? I don't want to know what went on in that bathroom. I mean, you can live with a kidney missing. You could always get to the phone if you're not bleeding out. Chances are if you wake up in a bathtub full of ice missing a kidney because they don't want witnesses, they're going to come back for your butt. If you wake up in a public bathroom with a handful of singles, lazy eye, chances are the kidney, you're not going to survive because they're not going to let you out so you can turn them in. I don't want to know what happened in that bathroom, though. Hello, Gwen. She's giving me a staring contest. I'll say lazy eye. See, people agree with me. Hi, Gwen. One more. Would you rather have a slight lisp or a slight cockeye? I answered this one in my last video, but since we're 13 minutes in anyway, I'll go ahead and leave this one and let you guys answer it below. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you're liking this series. And if you want, I could do a couple more. Maybe if I do a live stream, maybe I'll do a live stream of these and we could have like a debate of what you guys think versus what I think, if I can get the live stream working. But let me know if you guys like these. Let me know what your answer would be. Would you do slight lisp or a cockeye? I love you, Glenn. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go and hang out with my dogs for a bit. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm waiting for hubby to get home. But this has been AV Songbird doing Would You Rather. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Bye, guys.